Hello, my name is Kavita Melwani, and I'm a Master Certified Success and Business Coach with 2 decades of experience as an entrepreneur and almost a decade as a coach. I want to personally welcome you to the Soulful Entrepreneurs Club podcast, where my vision is to empower as many spiritually led businesses to run purposeful and profitable businesses aligned with their true selves. I want you to confidently and opulently shine your light without the overwhelm, the stress, or the burnout. Together, we will explore challenges that soulful entrepreneurs face and real implementable solutions so you can step into your unique purpose and shine. It is possible to bridge the success you already have with the truest, soulful, mystical parts of yourself. Are you ready to rise up as the leader you were born to be? Then join me, my soulful friends. The time is now for you to rise up and shine your light. The world needs you. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode. So this week, I wanted to talk about the hero or heroine's journey. So what is that? How does it apply to you? And how can it help you in reaching your success in your business? So the hero's journey is a process, I guess would be the right word, that was created by Joseph Campbell. And it is outlined, if you watch TV, if you watch a lot of movies, actually, you can see the arc of the hero's journey. And it starts by someone in their life and they have to answer the call. So they are nudged in some way to pursue something, pursue the quest, pursue the journey, go beyond their comfort zone. Usually, if you watch some movies, they'll show their life is pretty good, decent, at least. Not amazing, but decent enough, good enough. And then this call comes for them to do something different. And so then they answer that call and they go on the quest, they go on the journey towards this, whatever they're called to do. And throughout that, there's challenges, right? And so they face challenges on this journey. And part of what happens is that they need to overcome those challenges that eventually reaches to a point of kind of a death and rebirth. Now, this death and rebirth doesn't have to be literal, right? But it's like the death of the old version of themselves and the rebirth of the new version of themselves, and then continuing forward. And usually right before that point, they have a choice of whether to continue to move forward, to keep going, or to say, okay, I'm done. I give up. I'm just going to go back to my old life. Okay, and then eventually they are integrated into this new version of themselves. It's not a linear process. If you look at diagrams, sometimes people will have the hero's journey as a circle, but it's really more of kind of like a hilly looking graph. Okay, and so this thing is that we will go on this journey as entrepreneurs. And not only when we begin our businesses, but in every phase of our business. Okay. And sometimes some would argue you go through this on a daily basis in some way, shape, or form, like a mini version of this. So when you started your business, there was a calling, some way, something that pulled you to start the business. And it could be that you wanted more freedom. It could be the actual business that you are creating. So most of the people that I work with, they are called to their businesses. That's why I like to say I work with soulful and spiritual business owners, because it's a calling for them. This is something that they can't ignore, they can't not do, or to say that correctly, they can actually not do it. But it's so strong for them to do that and pursue this path that it's just like hard to ignore, right? And so they pursue this path. And in the beginning, you have excitement and you're motivated and you're ready and you're like, maybe having some small successes, maybe not, right? Because sometimes it takes a lot to launch a business. And often people will quit in that first year because it can be a lot for some people. Some people, they hit right away, they have contacts, they have a good network, and they're able to, launch their business immediately. Some people take longer. Some people have that immediate level of success and then they have the dip. But, everybody's on their own journey. So comparing is not helpful unless it inspires you. So, you start your business, you're most likely motivated, excited, a little scared. You take steps, but you keep going, right? And at certain points in your business, I can guarantee you're going to hit challenges. And these challenges are opportunities for you, for your growth, right? And for you to start to move forward differently, to be aware of your patterns, and for you to change how you show up, right? To change your mindset, change what you believe, change your conditioning as a child. And so we can move forward and continue. And sometimes those challenges can be even bigger. And those big challenges are kind of creating that situation of the death and rebirth on the hero's journey. And in those points is when I've seen this actually multiple times in my business over the last 10 years. And actually, if I look back on my past businesses, I can kind of guess when it's going to happen now, okay? So usually it's always when I'm wanting to increase my income. It is when I have been doing the same thing for like 2 to 3 years. And there's like the sense of almost like, oh, it's too easy. It can't be this easy, right? It's like, no. So then I create something to make it hard because my conditioning is that it needs to be really hard work. And it's not okay to have success unless you work really hard for it. And so that kind of recreating that over and over again. That is one thing. Also, I know that I'm the type of person, I consider myself like a person that likes to have some variety. And so doing the same exact thing all day, every day, sometimes I can get kind of bored. So I'm continuing to grow as a practitioner, learning more ways to work with you, my clients, and more things that I can talk about and teach on the podcast and in classes. In fact, this is a good time to talk about a class that I have coming up on July 9th. I'm offering a class on how to overcome your subconscious blocks so you can have your level of business success that you desire. And those subconscious blocks do come up on the hero's journey. Okay. And so in this class, wherever you are, whatever block you're experiencing, I'm going to help you uncover that and start to work through that. And so I'd love to see you there. It will again be July 9th at 1 p.m. Pacific. And the link to register will be in the show notes. And so, if you can't show up live, I will provide a recording available for a few days after. And hopefully that can help you with part of this hero's journey, right? And so often what's helped me, going back to what I've done in the past, is like I continue to learn, I notice my patterns, and I always talk about hiring mentors and coaches. Whenever I do that, I am able to uncover something, move forward, move up to the next level, see things that I don't see my blind spots, see what's actually stopping me, right? And so when I'm looking for that external next strategy, it's usually helpful for a very short period of time. Really looking at and working with someone that can do that inner and outer work, that's always been the best fit for me and has created the most transformation and the most changes. So when you're on this hero's journey, part of the process is to first recognize as a business owner, where on this journey you are in this moment in time, and what are the challenges you're experiencing, and what kind of support could help you through that challenge. Now, it could be coaching, it could be receiving a mentorship or coaching, it could be something else, right? It could be maybe you need to receive some therapy on something that's come up from your childhood in this part of your business. It could be that you need to get out of your office and be with people. It could be a lot of things, but really recognizing what it is that's going to support you to move past this period of time. And knowing what that is can be challenging, but you can look at how the challenges are showing up and just taking the next step. So you continue to move forward, continue to go on this quest of your business because you started it for a reason. You were called to this for a reason, and the world needs you. I don't believe that you would be called to do something, these soulful spiritual businesses, for no reason. It's like divine design for you to be on this path. So keep going. I wanted to share about the hero's journey so you can maybe recognize where you're at and see that, this is not going to be like this forever. This is the part that I'm at, and I can stay with it. I can receive support, and I can move forward and continue to provide your valuable service into the world. So in the meantime, keep going and take good care. Bye.